Hey, everybody, welcome into this segment of the Mailbag. Keith and I tried this thing, about a month ago, where we read your comments and we give you our opinion on your comment, and maybe we'll come back and circle back around with information if you've asked for those sorts of things. So we've got a few interesting ones to get to today. Keith, do you want to flip a coin here, or how do we want to do this?
You know what? I always just let you go. I'm fine to let you go first. But first, so this is not, well, I was about to say this isn't the usual for us, but it could become the usual. So, okay. So, yeah. But I digress. So, hey, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are just catching this one and it's the first time you've seen us, this is not our normal. And I'm cautiously using the word normal. But make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave us a comment. We're just pulling comments from some of our other video content out there and reading them here on this video. So it's a little something different for us. We hope you enjoy it. And you know, I'm having second thoughts. I said I was going to let you go first. You're going to pick the one that I was going to pick, but that's okay. Go ahead, Jay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. This is the new Mailbag theme, by the way.
Ooh. All right.
All right, go ahead. All you.
Well, actually, no. It's kind of a me thing. I'm going way back into the history of
you're
our.
You're picking the same one. Okay, yeah.
Okay, well then you take it.
No, you take it. No, you take it.
Nope.
No, you take it.
Okay.
No, you take it.
All right. This one is. There's two on the same subject matter, by the way.
There is. So I see that now.
I'm gonna call you both out here. Okay.
Okay.
So first,
I got your back, pal. I got your back.
Right on. First is Asad Sabahi, where he says, the phone charger, thanks, bro, or thank you. Okay, that is in regards to, I did a cold weather battery tips, cold battery health, the cold weather version of it. Basically, I'm just walking you through, trying to explain to you the need for checking your battery before the cold weather months after the real hot seasons. Why? Is because the heat of the summer, the heat is actually what is more serious, can cause more serious damage than the cold weather can. So the best time to check those things and make sure you have good battery health for the wintertime to make sure you can start on cold mornings is to check it before it gets cold. So I go through a few steps and just give you a few tips on things that you should unplug, like if you've got accessory plugs in, your lighter socket or whatever, your accessory socket, those sorts of things, because some of those are powered only when you turn the key on, but some of them are powered all of the time.
Yeah, so you get a lot of I always call them the American manufacturers, like Ford and GM tend to use, wow. Sorry, are we talking? Is talking required on this?
Talking is required.
I digress. Ford and GM and sometimes Dodge, Ram leaves their power accessory ports hot.
My Mini Cooper leaves its accessory plug hot all of the time. And so, look, here's the deal. And now not all accessory phone chargers have indicators on them, lights on them, but there are some that do to let you know that it is powered. Guess what it takes to power the light in the plug? Power. And if you leave it plugged in overnight on a super cold night with an already weak battery, you could kill the battery. So I'm just saying that. So, hey, doofus, there's a reason why I brought it up. And I'm glad you thought the tip was helpful. And I'm going to bring that to Funky Prepper as well, who also commented on the same video. That video, by the way, has been out for 3 years, and you're the only two people that commented on it. So maybe go do your homework. This guy says, good tip about the phone charger, bro.
He might have been serious. Okay. He might.
Well, he might have been. It's doubtful.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to split the difference with you there. I'll assume it was a compliment.
Funky Prepper. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate the comments. All right. Feel free to bite back.
All right, so I've got one here. I don't know why everybody's picking on you, Jay, but this is one on also way back that you did on the Hyundai seat panel. Side shot were here, he'd be all over me for saying it that way. The seat panel do-it-yourself, where the seat panel broke and you got in and you showed everybody. So we do some instructional stuff, guys, some how-to DIY kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
Jay replaced literally a seat panel where the electric seat power control stuff goes on the side panel as you get in. It broke off, right? And we've learned this has been somewhat of a common problem. We've had a lot of comments from folks that said, same thing happened to me. Lots of questions in there about where to get the part and so on and so forth. So, Nathan, I'm sorry if I mess with your last name here. It's not intentional. Nathan Seagay G says, you might want to hold your ears for this, Jay.
Oh, I'm good.
Shorten your video. Focus on what you have to do. Focus on the main goal! Exclamation point. Oh, okay. So we've got a director here. Okay, so let's see. Nathan has one video on his channel. It's 8 seconds long. Okay.
Oh, there you go, pal. There you go. So what is the purpose of a step-by-step video? Do you shortcut the steps? Hey, guy, guess what, Nathan? You're not changing any parts on my car.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right
I gotta
now.
say, this is a 15-minute, 52-second video.
Mm-hmm.
Jay gets into where he sourced the part, how to take the old part off, how to put the new part on, how this thing broke in the first place, and
Also a special tool that is not even in the manual that tells you what tool to use.
I get it. Now, constructively, I could have put chapter markers in there, maybe gotten you right to the meat of the matter, but I'm gonna go one other layer of one-upping you, Nathan, here, and because this has come up a couple times in the past week, and I see this a lot on other channels, on other people's videos, so it's not just us. You know, I saw a guy the other day, I was watching a wallet review, and he was like, slow down, man. It's way too hard for me to understand at the rate that you're, you know. Okay, everybody, public service announcement. As you're watching even this video on YouTube, there's a little settings gear. If you click on that, it's at the bottom in the right-hand area. There's something that says playback speed. You can go 1.25 times as fast, 1.5 times as fast, 2 times as fast.
Hurry up, Keith. You're taking too long.
You can even go all the way down as slow as 0.25 the speed of the original. So for you guys that are like impatient and need your anxiety meds or whatever,
Right.
just adjust the speed. Problem solved.
This is Nathan, by the way?
Yeah.
May I address Nathan?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Nathan, apparently you had a problem with your seat panel, and I would like to know, did you get it fixed? Was my
there you
video
go.
helpful to you? I mean, I would like to have some sort of positive feedback out of it.
Well, I blame
does he
his
say
mother.
that?
I mean, as our mother always told us, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut your damn mouth. And so, or something like that. I don't know.
There you go. Go ahead and hide behind the comments here, pal.
Anyway,
I will continue to do what I do on our channel.
you did a good
You're
job.
more
with
than
the video,
welcome
Jay.
to.
You did a good
Oh,
job
I know
with
I
the
did.
video.
I did a fantastic job, and the viewership shows it. So I didn't know of any other seat panel video like that out there. In fact, that's why it took off so crazy. Anyway, thank you for your comment, Nathan. We really appreciate that. Go climb a rope. So I've got the next one, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Okay, so
Sure.
we continue to have a lot of comments surrounding the Ford F-150 Lightning, and you know the Silverado, the comparison, but you know the new Silverado EV, the comparison between the two, how Ford's coming out of the chute too expensive, not enough range, where GM is coming out of the chute. Enough range, just as cheap as Ford, but too expensive. I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it here. Eat it too here, guys. The bottom line is that you are going to have differences in pricing, and that is for the manufacturer to decide why that is. I think at the end of the day, you're going to find that the product that you are getting is going to be extremely similar because they have standards that they will have to meet that is required, which is both minimum and maximum by the EPA due to regulatory reasons, and you will find that out when you purchase your EV. But the reason why I want to address that is because of the comment that we have here, and I think it's a really, really, really good conversation to have. Isaac.
Oh,
that's all I got.
The same one. Okay.
Really?
Wow.
We're on like,
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So does the Lightning have the ability to regenerate power back into the battery?
All right.
He says he hasn't heard anyone talk about that. Well, in fact, it does. So the Lightning has gauges for everything, and it'll show everything from battery charge level, real-time power consumption, regenerative braking energy levels, battery temperature, and even motor temperatures. So that's a good question. And you're right. It wasn't something that was, advertised per se. I think there might be an assumption on the manufacturer's part that everybody realizes that.
Well,
doesn't.
yeah, but this is a good question because you can't assume that they're going to give it to you just because it's an EV, and so that's Isaac. Well
played, my friend.
And I found it kind of the same roundabout way that you found it, Jay. I found basically technical information on configuration settings on the display, right? Which is what you were just talking about.
Absolutely.
I did not find anything specifically that said from Ford that it's included in the vehicle, but a little bit of a dangerous situation here if we're going to assume, but one would assume if they're putting it in the control settings on the display, it's got to be in the truck, right? Why would they show you a setting that isn't, unless, and this is where I throw a monkey wrench into your answer, it's going to be available on some trim models, but not all. But I just really don't see that being the case.
Right, exactly. But I think that with that technology, you kind of expect that it will have regenerative braking. I'm just, because of the technology. That's just the way it works. I mean, honestly, I think that the manufacturers would be crazy not to. I'm not even real sure you can't have that. I mean, it's kind of a natural thing that would happen with the way these things are set up. So, good question, Isaac. Thanks so much for sending that in, and thanks for bringing that up. That's a really good question for our audience. So, what you got, man? What else you got?
All right, a last one for me here. This Knight Rider.
Oh, you're going to be rounding it off, period, because this is the last one for the mailbag today. So, again, thank you guys for watching. So, keep on going.
So the Knight Rider video. So kind of a surprise there. We put that thing out,
right.
and we did it because it was funny. We thought this is a fun little video segment. We were both fans of like pop culture from the '80s and all that, and so it just sort of fit, And that video has just gone gangbusters, and it's kind of interesting because it's just us pontificating on what could happen with you guys, because there's a lot of people that are speculating along with us of different possible scenarios for this Knight Rider movie that may or may not happen. So Alan Baird says, and there's a reason that I picked this, they'll have to take a page from Ghostbusters, who brought the original Ecto-1 back, which I believe was a Cadillac. Oh boy,
was it really?
Or no, was it a Ford?
No.
It was a Ford Fairlane Galaxy.
Are you? Or what are you talking about?
Ghostbusters, yes, the Ecto.
Oh no, that's an old Cadillac, I think.
Okay, yeah. I should have trusted my original. Yeah. So he's saying, because there's a new Ghostbusters movie out.
Afterlife.
Sure. Yeah. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I hear it's really good.
I'm about to watch it with my family, but I'm gonna make Sideshot watch the original Ghostbusters first. So interesting that Alan pointed this out, because I'm gonna take a page out of his book. But he's basically saying here they have to bring back the original car like they did in that Ghostbusters Afterlife movie, and everybody's pointing out that William Daniels is still around, who was the original voice of Kit. So now it'd be Old Man Kit, I guess. Michael.
Right. right. So just to be clear,
my glasses?
right. Just to clarify on what it actually is, and this is a great question and a great point. The Ecto-1 is a '59 Cadillac Miller Meteor Sentinel. It's basically a combination car ambulance conversion. It was like a limo style type deal. So that's what it was. Yeah. So you were correct. I apologize.
I should never second. Yeah. Always go with your gut, right? So
you went with her. Yeah, that's cool.
All right, everybody. So that's the mailbag. Thank you for your comments. Please continue to leave those. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn it from red to gray over on our YouTube channel, which you're watching a video from right now. And that is youtube.com/partscountergurus. Thank you so much. We love your comments. We read many of them as we can. We always try to go through them. And if you have suggestions for new content that you'd like to see, we're open for that as well. So there you go.
Yeah, do that. Piece of advice before we go here to all of our fans out there. Don't eat yellow snow. It's wintertime. Be very careful. Yeah, yellow snow, you don't know what it is. So just be careful of that kind of snow.
All right, everybody. That's my friend Jay over there. I'm Keith. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
The first pickup truck came out, they called it a frunk, or any electric vehicle, they call